The galaxy was silent, but not peaceful. For years, alien fleets had spread terror across human space. Entire colonies were destroyed, cities reduced to rubble, and millions of lives lost. Hope had become a rare word whispered in secret. Entire star systems had surrendered. No human fleet dared to challenge the invaders. On board the command bridge of the last free human system, Commander Aiden Cross stood silently, staring at the stars. His eyes were calm, but his mind raced. The Council of Alien Overlords had sent their largest fleet yet. Hundreds of warships, armed to the teeth, were moving through the void with a single purpose: destroy humanity entirely. The Council believed humanity was finished. They believed that no fleet could stop them. But they were wrong. Sensors on Aiden's flagship picked up the incoming alien armada. Their engines burned bright, and the sheer size of the fleet was terrifying. Every officer on the bridge felt a shiver of fear, but discipline held them steady. They had been trained for this. They had prepared. A soft hum echoed through the command deck. The AI spoke in a calm voice. Enemy fleet detected. 300 warships approaching. Estimated arrival, 10 minutes. Probability of success for enemy, 98%. Aiden shook his head, a small smile on his face. High probability counts for those who are unprepared, he said. For years, humanity had been hiding a secret. The greatest fleet ever assembled waited beyond sensor range, cloaked and silent. Predators, dreadnoughts, and fast strike ships had been stationed in secret. The galaxy believed humans were weak, scattered, and cornered, but humanity had learned patience, strategy, and cunning. Below the last free colony, civilians went about their lives, unaware of the impending doom. They had seen the destruction across other systems, but they did not know that salvation was coming. On the bridge, Aiden moved quietly, checking the systems and scanning the enemy fleet. Every ship was accounted for. Every trajectory predicted. Every potential outcome analyzed. He turned to his officers. "Prepare for engagement," he said softly. "But do not act yet. Let them believe they control the battlefield. Let them think they are first. That is their mistake." Outside the system, the alien fleet continued its advance. They assumed the humans would panic, assume the worst, and scatter. They assumed they would meet resistance, yes, but not the calculated, controlled strike that was about to come. Time ticked slowly. The tension on the bridge was thick, like gravity. Every sensor beeped. Every star glimmered. Every officer waited silently for the first signal. Finally, Aiden activated the tactical display. It showed the hidden human fleet emerging from cloaked positions, slowly surrounding the enemy armada. Not yet attacking, just appearing in precise formation. "They think humanity is gone," Aiden said, voice calm but strong. "They think we are weak. Soon, they will learn. The galaxy underestimated us. Humanity has not fallen. Humanity has waited." A soft hum ran through the ship as the Black Star-class dreadnoughts and Predator-class ships aligned. They waited silently, ready to strike, ready to dominate, ready to remind the galaxy why humans could never be defeated. And above the last free colony, one thought echoed in the minds of every human officer on the bridge. The galaxy has lost hope, but hope is about to arrive. The stars held their breath. The humans waited. And in the darkness of space, the greatest fleet humanity had ever built prepared to fire first. The alien fleet had entered the system. Hundreds of massive warships. Engines burning bright, moved confidently through the stars. Their weapons were ready, shields online, and minds full of arrogance. They had destroyed human colonies before, and they believed this last free system would be no different. Commander Aiden Cross watched quietly from the bridge of the flagship. His calm eyes scanned the approaching enemy. "They think they are first," he said softly. They think victory is theirs. Let them learn patience. And their mistake. The AI confirmed sensor readings. Enemy fleet 300 warships. Estimated arrival at engagement coordinates 5 minutes. Probability of enemy strike success 98%. Aiden shook his head, a faint smile on his lips. High probability only counts for those who are unprepared. Humanity's strategy was simple but deadly. A small visible fleet, a few dozen ships, would make itself known to the aliens. It was a trap, a bait to draw them in, to make them confident. Meanwhile, the real human force, hundreds of Predator-class ships and dreadnoughts, remained hidden, cloaked and waiting in shadow. Deploy visible fleet, Aiden ordered. Keep minimal engagement. Draw their attention. The small human fleet appeared from behind a planet. Alien sensors detected them immediately. The aliens prepared to fire, confident they could crush these ships with ease. They did not see the hundreds of hidden ships waiting silently beyond sensor range. On the bridge of the lead alien flagship, an officer sneered. A few human ships? This will be easy. Fire everything? End them. The admiral nodded. Let them know their place. Humanity is finished. Back on the human flagship, Aiden leaned over the tactical map. Wait for the signal, he said. We strike only when the moment is perfect. The alien fleet advanced, focusing all attention on the small visible fleet. They fired lasers and missiles. The humans dodged with precision maneuvers, avoiding every hit. Alien fire missed entirely. The first lesson had begun. Humans were not weak, and they did not panic. Hidden drones silently orbited the alien ships, analyzing patterns, disabling minor systems without being noticed. The aliens were unaware that their movements were tracked, predicted, and countered before they even acted. Every miscalculation would be noted. Every attack would be anticipated. One officer on the alien flagship whispered to his companion, "Why are they not destroyed yet? They should be falling apart by now." "Patience," the companion replied. "They are humans, and we do not understand them." Minutes passed. Tension grew. The alien fleet continued to focus on the visible bait, unaware of the hidden fleet surrounding them. For the humans, every movement was calculated, every system ready. Finally, Aiden gave the order. Prepare the full fleet. Reveal when ready. Strike with precision. Strike together. Let them see what it means to underestimate humanity. Outside the system, stars reflected off silent, cloaked dreadnoughts and Predator-class ships. Hundreds of human warships waited. Invisible, calm, ready to dominate the galaxy in a single decisive move. The galaxy itself seemed to hold its breath. "The moment is coming," Aiden said. The galaxy thought it had lost hope. Soon, it will see. Humanity has never been weaker. Humanity has never been stronger. The first signal had been sent. The stage was set. And in the darkness of space, humanity's greatest fleet waited to strike first, and strike with precision. The alien fleet moved confidently through the system. Focused entirely on the small human fleet they believed they could destroy easily. Pride and arrogance filled their minds. They had crushed countless human colonies before. They believed this one would be no different. Then it happened. From the darkness beyond sensor range, hundreds of human ships emerged simultaneously. Predator-class ships and massive dreadnoughts glided silently, their hulls black as the void, engines faintly glowing. Cloaked warships revealed themselves in perfect formation, surrounding the alien fleet like shadows closing in. Alien sensors went haywire. Officers shouted in panic. "Impossible! Where did they come from?" The admiral bellowed. "Every exit." "Blocked? They've been hiding." "Humanity how?" On board the flagship of the hidden human fleet, Commander Aiden Cross stood calm, watching the panic unfold. "They thought they were first," he said quietly. "They believed they controlled the stars. They were wrong." The AI reported, "All hidden units deployed. Full tactical advantage achieved. Enemy fleet immobilized in preliminary containment zones. Predator-class ships slipped between alien vessels, scanning, analyzing, and calculating every movement. Drones floated silently around enemy warships, disabling weapons, engines, and communication systems without being noticed. Every alien maneuver was anticipated. Every counterattack was predicted. One alien officer whispered to a companion, voice trembling, They are everywhere. Every move we make. Already known." "Yes," the companion replied. They are not just strong. They are predators." The galaxy watched in awe. Live transmissions showed the alien armada surrounded by a fleet that should not have existed. Hundreds of human ships moved in perfect coordination, attacking with precision, striking with intent, yet avoiding unnecessary destruction. Civilians were unharmed. Every action was deliberate. Aiden raised his hand. "Prepare the first strike sequence," he said. "Disable their weapons. Leave them alive to understand the cost of underestimating humanity." Energy beams from the dreadnoughts flared, striking the lid alien warships. Shields flared, systems overloaded, engines failed. Panic spread like fire. Alien ships collided, scrambled, and faltered. Communication attempts failed. Command structures began to crumble. "Contain all escape routes," Aiden ordered. "Do not allow a single vessel to flee. Let them witness the strength of a united human fleet." Alien commanders scrambled desperately. Some attempted jump drives. Others tried to regroup. Every move was blocked. Every escape route sealed by cloaked human ships. One by one, alien warships fell under control, their confidence shattered. Their pride broken. The AI reported, "Enemy fleet contained. Probability of total engagement success, 100%. Aiden's voice rang out calmly, yet full of power. They sent the galaxy to despair, believing humanity was finished. And now they see the truth. Humanity never surrenders. Humanity never falters. Humanity arrives prepared. The alien armada was frozen in disbelief. Hundreds of ships, once thought unstoppable, now trapped by the humans they had underestimated. One officer muttered, This is not just a fleet. This is humanity itself." And as the Black Star-class dreadnoughts and Predator ships held their positions, the galaxy understood a single undeniable fact. Humanity had returned. The hidden fleet had revealed itself, and no enemy could survive its first strike. The alien fleet panicked. What had seemed certain, victory, was now complete chaos. Hundreds of warships floated helplessly, their engines failing, weapons offline, and shields flickering. They had underestimated humanity, and the cost of that mistake was becoming painfully clear. Commander Aiden Cross watched calmly from the bridge of his flagship. "Prepare for the full strike," he said. "Target every active combat ship. Let them see the power of a united human fleet." Predator-class ships moved in perfect coordination. Energy beams from dreadnoughts cut through the alien armada with precision. Drones disabled weapon systems, overloaded engines, and disrupted communications. Every alien move was anticipated, every escape blocked. Humanity controlled the battlefield entirely. On board the lead alien flagship, panic spread. Officers shouted at one another, scrambling to regain control. "We cannot fight them," one cried. "Our weapons, our engines, nothing works." The admiral slammed his fist on the console. "We must regroup. Destroy the humans. We cannot be defeated by a single species. But it was too late. The humans did not attack recklessly. Every strike was calculated, every move deliberate. Alien warships collided, spun out of control, or drifted powerless. The desperation in the fleet was visible across every bridge, every sensor, every alien mind. Aiden leaned over the tactical display. "Focus on containment," he said. "Do not destroy unless necessary. Show them discipline, control, and strength." Human boarding drones silently moved into position. Alien crews expected fire, chaos, and slaughter, but instead, humans approached with precision and control. Captives were restrained carefully, injured were treated, and surrender was accepted without bloodshed. One alien officer whispered, trembling, They fight like hunters. Every move. Controlled, precise, unstoppable." "Yes," another replied. "This is humanity. Not just survivors, but predators." Across the galaxy, distant observers watched live transmissions. The sight was awe-inspiring. Hundreds of alien warships disabled or contained by a single human fleet. One human commander, hundreds of Predator-class ships, and perfect strategy had turned the tide completely. The alien fleet tried one last desperate maneuver. Jump drives activated, engines flared, but cloaked human ships blocked every exit. Energy beams disabled engines. Drones disrupted systems. Not a single alien ship escaped. The AIA reported, "Enemy fleet fully contained. Probability of total mission success, 100%. Aiden's voice rang out across the human fleet. The galaxy believed humanity was finished. They believed hope was lost. Let this be a lesson. Humans never surrender. Humans never falter. Humanity arrives prepared, and we strike with precision when provoked." Alien commanders, stripped of pride, stared at their powerless fleet. Hundreds of warships had been neutralized without reckless destruction. Every human move demonstrated control, strategy, and discipline. And in the silence after the chaos, the galaxy understood a simple truth. One human fleet could turn despair into hope, domination into discipline, and defeat into a lesson no enemy would forget. The tide had turned. Humanity was no longer on the defensive. Humanity was in control. The battle was over. Hundreds of alien warships floated silently in the void, powerless, their engines crippled, shields down, weapons destroyed or disabled. Humanity's greatest fleet had struck decisively, without chaos, without reckless destruction. On board the flagship, Commander Aiden Cross surveyed the aftermath. His crew moved efficiently, checking systems and stabilizing captured enemy ships. Not a single civilian life had been lost. Humanity had shown power, but also discipline and restraint. "Prepare medical and support teams for alien survivors," Aiden ordered. "We do not destroy without reason. We fight to protect, not to annihilate." Human boarding teams moved carefully among the alien ships. Injured crew members were treated. Captives were restrained but unharmed. Civilians on captured ships were given aid and protection. Every action was deliberate, every movement precise. Humanity had not only won, they had taught a lesson in strategy, control, and honor. Across the galaxy, broadcasts relayed the events live. Systems that had surrendered in despair and now watched in awe. Humanity had returned not just as survivors, but as a force the galaxy could not ignore. A captured alien officer whispered to a companion, trembling, They are not just fighters. They are predators, hunters, strategists." "Yes," the companion replied. "And they are humans. We underestimated them. We were wrong." Aiden activated the Galactic communications channel. His voice was calm, steady, and commanding. This is Commander Aiden Cross of the United Earth Fleet. We do not seek war. We do not destroy without cause. But strike at humanity, and you will face consequences you cannot survive. We arrive prepared. We strike with precision. And we endure. Humanity never falters, and we never surrender. The message spread across the galaxy. Alien empires, distant observers, and human colonies alike understood one truth: humanity could not be underestimated. And when humanity fights, no enemy survives to tell the tale. Commander Aiden Cross turned to his crew. The galaxy believed hope was gone, he said softly. They believed humans were weak, scattered, and finished. Today, we have reminded them that hope is never lost when humanity stands united. We fight with honor, we protect with purpose, and we strike with precision. Predator-class ships and dreadnoughts aligned once more, floating silently around the last free human colonies. They were guardians, hunters, and symbols of resilience. The galaxy had witnessed the strength, discipline, and courage of humanity, qualities that could not be destroyed by numbers. Arrogance, or fear. Far below, citizens of liberated colonies looked up at the stars, unaware of the full scale of the battle but sensing the protection above. For the first time in decades, hope returned. Humanity had arrived not just as survivors, but as legends. The alien fleets that survived the encounter retreated, humbled and terrified. The Council had underestimated the humans, and the lesson would be remembered forever. Humanity had demonstrated that strength was not only in numbers or firepower, but in discipline, strategy, and courage. And in the darkness of space, one thought echoed among every human officer, every crew member, every colony. The galaxy had lost hope until humanity's greatest fleet appeared. And now, no enemy will ever forget what it means to face us. The stars were calm again, but humanity's presence had left a mark across the galaxy. The legend of the greatest fleet ever assembled had begun, and its story would be told for generations.